Jeremy, great to have a chance to speak with you, man. Now, I know what we're going to talk about is a little early, but the reason why we're talking about this now because tickets are going on sale. And
Correct.
this is one of those things where if you don't get these things early, when you wait for the last minute going, oh, I should have been down at this great event, tickets are all gone.
That's right.
And the reason why this is so important is because, well, this word right here really says it
Exactly
all
that.
because it's about pride and old school folks know this. This is about music. How
Damn
is
right.
this connected with your big event, my friend?
Well, I've been planning this event for close to a year now. And I actually had a lot of large U.S. or international bands attached to this. But then something happened on the world political stage a few months ago, and it kind of changed everything and how we view things and view ourselves. And I actually had to speak with those American bands and say, guys, I'm sorry, but given that this event is planned leading into Canada Day itself, I have to go 100% Canadian on this for the sake of us and our country and standing together in solidarity.
Amazing. I love that. What's the event called? And talk a little bit about it, please.
Okay, it's called Line Spike or Line Spike Frontenac 2025. The name is a combination of a few things. Frontenac County, which is north of Kingston, our nation's first capital. And Line Spike is derived from one of these, what they used to fasten the railways into the railway ties. I don't know if that's in focus or not, but
It's you had it back and forth, but it works. I see exactly what it is.
yeah. Okay, excellent. So I found this in 2020 during the pandemic. I was canoeing up on a lake in this region. I live in Toronto, but I'm from the area here. And I had the unfortunate call from a very dear friend of mine letting me know that my mentor of life had passed away, an elderly man. He's in his 98th year, 99th year, Peter Aykroyd, who is of Dan Aykroyd's father. So Dan's story that his brother has passed since, but Peter Jr. had called me and I had a sketchy cell phone reception. So I had to climb up, canoe to shore, climb up an embankment to a high point to get a cell signal. And it was on an old abandoned railway track. And I looked at my foot as I learned that my mentor had died, and this was at my foot. So I held on to it ever since.
Wow. Amazing,
Yeah,
amazing story, man. The music event. Now I know it's 2 days, correct?
correct. 2 days, 2 nights.
2 days, 2 nights. So how does it work for both days and nights? When folks walk in, where's it actually like the setting? Where is it? Walking in, and what do they see? And who are going to be some of the artists performing?
All right. Well, until I've said that I'm holding off on revealing the actual location till April 18th.
Okay.
We might be pulling that up to Monday when the ticket sales go live. I will say I'll kind of narrow it down a bit from Frontenac County because it's a very large county. It's in South Frontenac Township. So there's a lot of hamlets out here: Sydenham, Harrowsmith, Verona, Hardington, and it's within that range, that rough geographical area of where railways. There's many railways back in the day, 100 years ago, 150, 200 years ago, and it's where the last pieces of track were laid that connected then York, which became Toronto, and Bytown, which became Ottawa. It's where the last piece was laid that connected the two main cities of Canada, and not to exclude the rest of this beautiful country. But that's kind of in the geographical region of where it's happening, and people can sleuth on their own time and maybe narrow it down a bit. In terms of how people are going to get there, we've set up a lot of remote parking regions and a transit network of buses to get people in and ease congestion because it's this could possibly paralyze the area with traffic. So we're thinking ahead, months and months ahead to alleviate that. But given that there's a lot of old railway beds in the area, there's a KP Trail, there's the Catarrock Way Trail. It's part of the Trans-Canada network of trailing from coast to coast to coast. You can walk, you can ride your bike, you can jog, you can crawl if you want. So there's a lot of ways to ingress yourself in there. In terms of the bands, there's 5 or 6 of them that I've went public with, and there's many more that I can't speak to yet. But We have Madison Galloway from Fergus, Ontario. Excuse me. Kelsey Main from Windsor, Ontario. Then we have Alan Frew, which many people know from Glass Tiger. He's bringing his 80s, 90s rewind experience to this, and he's actually going to be playing both days with different sets. Him and I have been meeting quite a bit over this, and he's very excited about this project. Next up, we have Chantal Kreviazek, who is just a stunning voice and someone who I originally planned this event with a year ago, intending to bring her on just because of her power, her full positivity she has. Then next up, we have Walk Off the Earth, which has become very large across Canada and internationally over the last few years. And their message of positivity just like rings right in with our theme here. And then we have Burton Cummings from the Guess Who, who's, he's just a legend, a Canadian icon. He's, I believe he holds many medals of the Honors of Canada, Governor General Award, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And just such a great voice and a great entertainer altogether. And these groups span the generations. It's an all ages event. It brings everyone together and allows, I'm saying, everyone, let's come reconnect in Frontenac.
Absolutely. I'm just curious. Chantal Kreviazek, who good friend of mine, love her, absolutely love her. Any chance we could get her to sing the national anthem again?
I've been waiting for someone to ask that. That's completely on her own volition. I'm not going to commit her to anything. That's her game. Performers, they have their own show. I'm providing the venue, and whatever they bring forth for the public and their audience, that's their game. So I don't know. You might be able to egg her on if you know her personally. You can definitely put in a request there.
I love it, man. Listen to me. This sounds like not just a great event, but it also sounds like teaching history and also Canadian patriotism all together.
Absolutely.
And enjoying music.
Absolutely. It's not just music, it's the history of the area. You know, as I mentioned, from being just north of where this country had its first capital, to the lane of tracks which connected our first two kind of metropolitans of the country. And right down the road here, we have Canada's oldest general store, Truesdale's and Sons. It's in the town of Sydenham. We have the first house. This is something I actually found in the Ontario archives years ago. Just up the road from where I'm sitting now is the original first homestead of Lower Canada. I always mix the two up. Before Canada came into Confederation, and the town of Sydenham is named after Lord Sydenham, who is actually the person signing the Declaration, not Sir John A. Macdonald. He was responsible for bringing Upper and Lower Canada together to form our great nation. So the hometown here of Sydenham, that's who it's named after.
Amazing. So, one more time. When is it going to be happening, and how do we get tickets?
June 28th and 29th are the dates. To get tickets, March 31st, which is this coming Monday at 9 a.m. Tickets go live on linespike.ca. It's a secure website. It's the only place you can buy tickets. We're not affiliated with other ticketing systems. We have our own system with Stripe built in there, and it is the single place that you'll be able to get stuff. And we are launching some hotel packages with it, and there's also some do-it-yourself cabins, RV parks, campgrounds, all within the region. So
fantastic. Let's talk again as we get closer to the date. But congratulations on this, man. As long as it's all about music in Canada, that's all I care about, man. I love this. Congrats on putting this together.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Rudy. And I look forward to speaking with you again soon.